Hello and welcome back to Educator.com's Introduction to PHP course. In today's lesson we're going to be talking about two new data types that we haven't talked about before, the Boolean data type and the null data type. As part of talking about the Boolean data type and the null data type, we're also going to go over what are known as comparison operators. So we're going to be introducing a new class of operators. Previously we had worked with arithmetic operators, the concatenation operator. We had introduced those a few lessons ago. We're going to learn a few more operators today, and then we're also going to briefly just talk about coding conventions as it relates to these two data types. So what is a Boolean data type? Well, a Boolean data type is one of the four scalar data types in PHP. We've worked with three of them already: the integer, the float, and the string. The Boolean is the fourth scalar data type, which is a data type for representing single values, and a Boolean is used to represent a truth value, and meaning it's either true or false. It's one or the other. Booleans, or bools as they are commonly referred to, are used extensively throughout our code, and we're going to be using them from this lesson onward all the time. They're the output of comparison operations, and mentioned a minute ago we're going to be learning about the comparison operators in this lesson. They're also the output of many functions, and so we're going to be dealing with these Boolean values all the time. In PHP there are two Boolean literals that you can assign to a Boolean variable, and they're the special keywords true and false. True and false are treated in a case-insensitive manner by PHP, so you could do them in any case that you want to. Typically the convention is to do them either all uppercase or all lowercase, like this. So let's take a look at a sample file, a PHP file called booleans.php that demonstrates some of these, demonstrates the use of Boolean variables. First thing we're going to do is do a var dump function on both of the Boolean literals, the Boolean literal true and the Boolean literal false. And that's going to show you how to specify the Boolean literals, which is you just write them in the code in all capital letters, all lowercase letters, just as is, and the PHP interpreter knows to interpret them. It knows they're not like strings or anything like that. They're special reserved words. And var dump, as we know, it outputs the type and the value of whatever piece of data is passed to it. So when we var dump on the true value and the false value, we should see that it's a Boolean, and we should see that they're equal to true and false. So if we go and load this page up, you can ignore this part down here, we haven't got there yet. You can see the true literal is, and that literal is a bool data type as we expected, and its value is true as expected. At the same time, the false literal is interpreted as a Boolean, and it's the false value, just as expected. Now you can also assign, as we're going to be commonly doing, you can assign Boolean literals to variables, and then you can assign a variable that has a Boolean value to another variable. So for example, here we have three variables we've created. One is called testbool1. We set it to the Boolean literal value true. We have testbool2, which we've set to the Boolean literal value false. And then we've created one called assignbool, where we've basically just done an assignment operation, which is saying assign the value of testbool1 to assignbool. So it's going to be true. And then we just use the var dump function on all of these different variables. And if we go and look at the output, we can see testbool1 is a Boolean data type, it's true. Testbool2 is a Boolean data type, it's false. And assignbool is a Boolean data type of value true.